I like to present the struggle with anxiety and depression as unedited as possible. I just want you to see what it's like, and I just want you to realize if you are in the same situation I am, that you are not alone, and our thoughts get muddled, our thoughts get confused. But the core message of what I had to say yesterday is very important and holds the secret to how I get through all of those struggles. Life has been unfolding, and as life unfolds, it becomes more necessary to discuss my struggle with anxiety and depression. So I'm back. I guess this makes number 7 for the year. Not too bad, I guess, considering we've been doing this since August. I don't know when we first, I think it was August, late August. Anyway, so like I said, life is unfolding, life is happening, things are going on, not the greatest of things, but rather than dwell on those specifics, and rather than make this about those things that make me down, that cause me to not be on my best, to not, I don't know, anyway. Rather than dwell on those things, why don't we take a look at this? How do I get through these low times? How do I manage? So far, the best thing that I do is I really, really highlight the good times. Making sure that I write about them in my own journals, making sure that I talk about the fact that I'm grateful for those things that are good, making sure I have a connection to all the good things that are happening, making sure that I have a connection to all of the good things that are happening as they are happening, and not taking them for granted, knowing that there are times, like right now, when things are just bleak feeling, and also realizing the fact that not all feelings are accurate. In fact, I was just talking to a student the other day and pointing out the fact that feelings are valid. They're neither good nor bad. Feelings are just feelings. And we have to realize that sometimes those feelings are wrong. Sometimes our feeling of worthlessness or our feelings of despair are unfounded. And that's okay too. That doesn't make the feelings wrong. It just makes the feelings feelings. And they're nothing more. That feeling of impending doom that I get from time to time, and maybe you get as well, most of the time it's just a feeling of impending doom. There's no doom lurking around the corner. Now, it's very difficult to convince me of that when I'm feeling that feeling and feeling that anxiety of, oh my gosh, the world could end at any minute. However, reality is the world has not ended yet, at least not that I know of. Hold on. Nope, the world has not ended yet. So, my point is this. Make your connections with the good things when the good things are happening. Don't just let the good things roll by and lose any connection with them whatsoever. Because it's that foundation of remembering and that foundation of connection with all that is good that can pull you through times when things don't seem good at all. And sometimes when things are legitimately challenging, when things are legitimately a struggle, even then you can pull yourself through. And I know I pull myself through focusing on those good things in my life that pull me through. It's all about focus. It's all about perception. If all we do when we're depressed, if all we do is perceive the bad and not remember the good, that's where hope goes away. And sometimes living in a state of hopelessness is something we do when we are depressed. But remembering that there are times when we are not hopeless is a huge factor in pushing through these periods of non-productiveness or less productiveness, pushing through these times of feelings of worthlessness, pushing through these times of despair. I don't know what other word to use. And it's not a deep, dark, horribly engulfing, no escape despair for me right now. It's just kind of a low, constant feeling. However, it was not that long ago that I was reminded how strong I am as a relationship builder with others, how strong I am with the good things in my life. I had an appraiser tell me they enjoy walking by my room because when they hear me reading to the students or discussing with the students, that there's a life in my voice that they don't hear in every classroom. I enjoy hearing that, and I look at it, it makes me feel good. However, right now, all I have are the memories of feeling good. But that's okay. That's enough. That will get me through. And I know that these things are temporary. Sometimes they last a while, sometimes they last longer than others, but they always pass. And so I move forward. Today, and I just focus on what needs to be done with my students, what I need to teach, and I'm also going to focus on those times where I was happier, those times when things were good. Because right now, I'm just scraping bottom, but I know that in my situation, that could change in a moment. That could change at the turn of a dime. That could change instantaneously, or it could linger for a while. So I really don't know. So each day brings its own challenges, and each day also brings its own joys and its own rewards. I don't know what today holds. I'll find out though, and I will keep you posted. I enjoy learning with you. I enjoy teaching with you, and together we can take over the world.